Hey, welcome back for another Career Quick Hit. We are coming to you live once again from my backyard. You know, all of these videos are done with the intent to help you grow in your career, ultimately so you can get promoted, make more money, get raises, increase your influence, things of that nature. So today I want to tackle something just head on. And I want to help you answer the question that you may be asking. You may be saying, look, Dave, I've been with my company for a number of years now in the same position, and I have yet to move up. So let's discuss a few things that I hope you'll consider. The first thing I would ask is, what are you doing outside of work for personal growth, to help you grow? And the reason I ask that is, growing up in sports, every coach I ever played for would always say, look, if you're just showing up to practice and in games, you're not doing enough. You're going to get passed up by other players. You need to be practicing outside of practice every chance you can get your hand on the ball. So that's what I would start with, is what are you doing outside of your job to grow? Things like books, things that you read, people you hang around, conversations that you have, things of that nature, things that you subscribe to that will help you in your craft. The next thing I would ask you to consider is, are you miserable? And the reason I ask that is, I've experienced people that are miserable and sit in their jobs for 2, 3, 10 years and then wonder why they haven't been promoted. So if you are miserable, managers and leaders typically don't promote miserable people. So that's got to change, and we can talk. There's a slew of ideas on how to change that, but that's got to change. Another thing I'd like for you to reflect on is maybe your reputation. What are you known for? Are you known for being Mr. or Mrs. Dependable, being flexible, being able to always get the job done? Or are you known for kind of milking the system for what it's worth, leaving work early whenever you can, draining your entire sick balance? You know, I'll tell you a personal story. For 6 years that I was at one of the largest banks in the US, I left 80 hours of sick time on the table every year I was there. And people at the time thought I was crazy, but now I'm those people's boss. Sometimes you have to be willing to do some crazy stuff to get ahead. Lastly, let me just leave you with this thought. I look at every job and every situation as competition. So look around wherever you work and ask yourself, am I better than the people around me? Because there's something that I know, whether you believe this or not, I know it to be true. A good coach, a good leader is going to play his best players. So it's about competition. Do things to make yourself get better. And we'll continue this dialogue about how to move up in your career. So hopefully those are a few things that you can chew on. Maybe not, but we'll be back for some more Career Quick Hits. Thanks for joining me.